I'm just basically waiting for things to get done so I can keep going. But we are going to play some killer, because we need to start playing some more killer, because that's what I am, is a killer main. Um, but I just want to say that there's like a 95% chance I'm going to run into a lot of sweats, and it's just because of the way this game is. That's all I find. Sorry, that's all I seem to find when I play a killer. Just gotta set this up. It won't take long. Just waiting for. There we go. I think it's done. Yeah, it's done doing its thing. Alright, so, what do we have on? And who do I want to be? Hmm? Let's see what I'm running. I'm gonna switch this up. Although I did have a lot of fun with that build. see what we want here. What's this? Cruel Limits. Dead Man's Switch. Interesting. Where was that? There is one that's really interesting. Where is it? I like to have some regression perks too. That'd be perfect. This would be perfect with Michael's one ability. Because he would have like 125% for 25 seconds. No, I don't need that. Now, I tend to go against a lot of sweaties, so I'm thinking maybe I should run a couple of things. Let's go with... Well, we'll try it first to see how sweaty they are. And then we'll worry about it after that. Let me see if I have any of those left. I do not. See if I can get another one real quick. There's that. Okay, we'll wait on that. Put on that so we don't lose any more of those. Okay, I think that does it. Oh, I got a funny story to say anyways in a minute. Just gotta grab a drink. So the funny story about this is, if you use the knight, so apparently if you use the knight, you have no skill. If you run into a survivor, they'll say that. They'll be like, oh, no skill, gotta use the knight. But they can't message you if they can't see your name, right? So they can't see my name, so they can't message me. I mean, there is ways that they could, but if they go about that route to finding me, then they've got some serious issues. Because it's a bit of a tedious task. So one time, I was doing what I'm doing now, which is anonymous mode, which is you hide your name. And there was a sweaty I was going against who was on the same console as me. Like, he was on the same platform. That's not fucking happening. 4 med kits? Yeah, no. Anyways, he couldn't see my name, but so I thought, oh, well, you know, not a big deal. That's good, we're safe. And then, all of a sudden, I get a message about 20 minutes later. I get a message. And my name's blocked, okay? Like, you can see that it just says you instead of my name. Okay, so I'm blocked. And I get a message, and I recognize the name right away because I knew it was a survivor from the match I'd just played. And that's when I realized, oh yeah, if they go to Players Met, sometimes your name will show up right away and they'll know who it is. They need to make it, Sony needs to work hand in hand with these games. So that if I make myself anonymous in this game, for example, there is no way they can find me. They shouldn't be able to see me in Players Met. That should be one of the things that comes with that ability to do that, is keeping yourself that way. Because there's nothing more annoying than getting a message from a survivor who went to their Players Met to find out who you were, only to send you a nasty message because they lost. Now, I just left a community that I was in because it was so toxic. Oh boy. Where do I start? I think I mentioned this. So, this person was bitching about getting slugged. So I said, well, why don't you run We're Gonna Live Forever and Made for this if you're bitching about getting slugged. And if this one guy did not fucking attack me immediately, like immediately, I was like, dude, you need to chill the fuck out. Stop attacking people that are making suggestions. Anyways, I left that community because it's more toxic than the game is. Like, we're talking about grown-ass people acting like little bitches. Like, that's pretty sad. If you want to call that an adult, I guess. I guess, apparently. Oh, don't get your panties in a bunch, because these guys are probably going to be sweats. Hey, Johnny, how's it going? Just talking about the... There's all these communities you can join for, like, Dead by Daylight. And I joined this one community thinking that, you know, it would be a good idea. You know, maybe get some communication going with people and stuff and whatnot. Maybe do some collaborations and stuff. And yeah, when I joined it, I realized that it was very toxic. The group was very toxic, and I was like, I don't think. And then today I just left the group because I was like, nope, I can't do this drama. Can't do the drama. Grown ass people acting like little girls. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, see? So we know she's sweaty. Where's she? Oh, no, you don't, bitch. Get out of here, you don't have fucking boil over, bitch. What? No, I don't think I've done that. I don't think I've seen that one before. No, I haven't. I do know one thing though, I'm gonna stay right at this flag for a second because I don't... Mom. What's the Facebook thing? What's she talking about? Sorry, I gotta look at something real quick. Sorry, I gotta get back to the game here. I don't know if I'm gonna keep a guard here. I'm gonna keep a guard here while I go to the next gens. These guys still running around injured instead of healing each other? Like, do you know what's gonna happen, right? I can tell you what's gonna happen. Oh, she's got dead herd, so she's making that obvious. Watch this. This one here needs to die. She's very toxic. I need to get the other bitch. I'm gonna kill her first. Oh, these guys are so toxic. It's not even funny. And they're getting cocky because they're running around injured. Oh, I can't wait because these bitches are gonna fucking die when he comes. Okay, so we're down to... Yeah, they're healing somewhere. We need to put a stop to that. I've got one hook state. That's how greasy these fucking pieces of shit are. Oh, go, 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 go. Go. This cheater. Come on. Oh, guard the thing. Guard the thing. Oh. Guard the thing. She's gonna come circling back around probably, trying to look and see if she can get the flag, but she's not gonna get the flag. Because I'm guarding it. See what I mean about the guards? How easily people can just run them? Look, 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 look. And they're so dumb, look. Like, that was no effort. She just kept going around in the same pattern and the fucking guard was screwed, because what's he gonna do, right? Watch. Just pay attention. This is what I'm saying. This is what they need to do. They need to fix this for the night. They need to fix these guards so that they're not stupid. They should be able to walk through pallets so that they don't get looped like that. I think... Oh, they got her. Good, you fucking slut. She's got to mend. She's probably getting healed by somebody anyways. There's only 3 gems, there's 2 there. No, you're not healing, bitch. Oh, she just froze the pallet, so she's nearby. Why are you going the same way as me, stupid? Go the other way. That's what I mean. Like, they should automatically be smarter and go the opposite way of where you're going. I don't know why they go the same fucking way. It's stupid. Look at how far she is from him. Like, there's no reason she should be out fucking doing my fucking assassin like that. Come on, you cheating cocksucker. Fucking slut. Who the fuck do you think you are, retard? Get her. Fucking knock her down, please. Okay, don't let them get back up. You better leave, cunt. Yeah, you fucking better leave, loser. You're not going anywhere, bitch. Somebody's going to die, if not two, so you might as well face the facts. Okay, I got 2 guards left. I got 2 guards ready. Okay. Hey, if they want to be sweaty, I'm going to be fucking sweaty too. I got the jailer and the Carnifex. They're both ready. No, you're not leaving, bitch. This is what you get, motherfuckers. You want to sweat in a fucking event? I'm gonna murder all three of you motherfuckers. Now get the fuck out of my game. Night night, bitches. Good thing your friend left or it would have been a 4K. Here, let them have that. Let them go cry on the let them go cry on the forums about that. Little bitches. That's how you put that shit to bed. That's exactly how you put that shit to bed. That's what it deserves too. When you want to play like that, you fucking die like a bitch. This motherfucker's lucky I let him get away. And I say I let him get away because had I put the guard towards the exit, he wouldn't have been leaving either. So he can consider himself super lucky that he was allowed to leave. I was too busy dealing with his friends. Yeah, so this thing right here, this company banner, be very scared of this. Because if you're going to sit around and be toxic at the end of the game, well, I guess you're gonna die then. Because this will stop you from leaving. And I have 3 guards that says otherwise. You're not leaving. You're not leaving. It really means you're not leaving. It doesn't matter if you have Dead Hard either, because I have 3 guards. So I can just summon another one real quick and start another chase. I had somebody that tried that shit with Dead Hard. I was like, yeah, that's not gonna work on me. I've got all 3 guards ready. Bye-bye. 1, 2, 3, down. The trick with this banner, though, is to allow the guards to hit the player. Do not hit the player yourself. Let the guards do it because then they can't leave when the guards hit them. If you hit them, you'll cancel it and they'll be able to leave. See? Now, I just want to prove a point here. Okay? We're playing the Bone Chill event. Okay? We're playing the Bone Chill event, and these guys are playing like it's fucking tournament mode. Okay? So it's not just the killers. It's not just killers that are sweating in this event. It's both sides. Right? You don't get to see that because you see like a lot of Survivor gameplay. Now you're starting to see the killer game side, and now you're starting to see what shit we put up with on this side, which is a lot. We gotta deal with whiny survivors, which if they could send me messages, they probably would. No, they might. They probably will name him that. 'Cause isn't that what his name is anyways? I don't know. It depends on his power. It all depends on what kind of power he has, like what they're gonna do. And then you gotta worry about the survivor perks. What are they gonna be able to do? I guess the better question is, do you see how karma plays out in this game? Did you see that? How the one player was teabagging and then I killed all of it. I didn't get him because I let him go because I literally could have chased him out with the guard and he wouldn't have left. But I had another strategy because they weren't healing themselves. Remember I said this? During the match they weren't healing themselves. I said, so okay, so they're cocky and they're not healing themselves. I said, so we know how this is going to go. And I was right. I killed 3 of them. That's how it goes, though. Right? If you're gonna sit there and run around, if the whole squad is gonna sit there and run around and not heal, you can't cry about it when 3 people die because they didn't heal. Like literally, I just had to run up and smack them. And then normally they DC. Those guys, I give them credit for the fact that they stayed. Because most people will whine about it and leave. They'll just rage quit. But when you bring on your own problems, you can't really cry about it. That's one thing I'm starting to notice when I look in these forums. I'm looking at these posts of these survivors that are like, oh, you know, the killers are sweaty in the Bone Chill event, and I'm like, well, I mean, I've got video that says otherwise, that it's both sides, not just one. Right? So if you play a game and you've got a pretty decent MMR for a killer as a killer, like it's up there, you'll run into lots of sweaties, and they play like tournament mode. Like you're playing the Bone Chill event, guys. It's a fucking Bone Chill event. There's nothing competitive about it. There literally is nothing competitive about it. It's about having fun and just doing your shit. But again, like I said, both sides, there's shit on both sides. Survivors have their little swift sweaties, and then there's killers that do it too. I usually just play normal in these Bone Chill events, but if you're gonna start like trying to sweat in the event, I will put you down. I have a limit to before I start to say, okay, that's enough. You're gonna go for a timeout on the main screen, which is probably going to result in them going to the forums and saying, I went against this knight and he like killed us all. Like we got all the gens done. Like he's so lucky that we didn't have like this on or this on. It's like you were never going to leave. From the moment the match started, I already knew you were dead. You didn't know that, but I did. Because as soon as I see cockiness, that's when I kill them all. That's when I say, okay, I'll sort of try now. I don't like doing that, but if you're gonna sweat in an event, I'm gonna kill your ass. It's pretty simple, right? I'm gonna do what the killer's supposed to do. Only I might come on a little bit stronger than that. But yeah, no, they definitely, there's definitely 2 sides to that story. You just only see, like, there's killers that do this, right? I have this, I don't really use these. I don't think, I can't remember the last time I used one of these, to be honest. Hey, what's up, Tanix? I think the last time I used one of these Moris, like the red one, I think that was like a year and a half or 2 years ago, and I've been playing about 3 years now. Like, I haven't really used this, but there is killers that will go into the match, and like, especially in the Bone Chill event, and they'll use this, and they will literally tunnel each person out just so they can kill them with the Mori. I want to give those killers, if they're here, a little bit of advice. That's totally up to you if you want to do it, but let me tell you this. When you Mori each person, you're actually losing out on a lot of points. It's okay to kill one person with a Mori, but I would recommend that you hook them all, because you get way more points for hooking than you do for killing. Like just straight up Morian. I remember one time it's the Bone Chill event, it's the winter event. it's supposed to be fun, right? Basically, it's not supposed to be serious. I mean, it's still Dead by Daylight. But anyways, so yeah. When you Mori everybody, you actually will get less points as opposed to hooking everybody. So if you got 3 hooks on this person, this person, and this person, that's 9 hooks. You'll get a hell of a lot more points doing that than Mori. I'm not even kidding. I've tested this thoroughly. You get way more points for hooking. Finishing somebody off that way. Obviously the last person's always fun to Mori, but there is, like I said, in this mode, this Bone Show, it's not just the Bone Show either. It's like it's every event. It's like the anniversary, every event, Blood Moon, all of them. It's just I don't get it. And it's not just one side doing it either. Right? Because the survivors will say, "Oh, the killers are sweaty in this mode." Okay, but they are. But let's go on the other side of things too. So are they. I just played some a second ago in this event, and I killed 3 of the 4. I probably could have killed the 4th too, but I let him go. Simply because I knew I could kill him. Like, I literally could have stopped him from leaving. But I was too busy killing his friend. Which is more exciting. There's nothing more exciting than a cocky bitch running away, thinking, "Oh yeah, I'm getting away." It's like, dude, I'm slaughtering your friends while you're running away like a bitch. Oh, they're going good. Oh, they're going good. Okay, so let me explain what just happened. So these guys were getting gens pretty fast. And I'm not gonna lie, I had to put pressure on. So they got gens pretty quick. I had 1 hook state. I think it turned into 2 hook states. I only had a total of 2 hook states because they were so greasy. So I thought, oh yeah, here we go, one of these matches. And then I got somebody. It started with the one that got away. I knocked him down and hooked him twice. Like, I hooked him a second time, and the exit gates got powered because somebody finished the last gen. So he's on the hook. There's 3 people injured. Okay? For some reason, they don't like healing themselves. I don't know. They think they're fucking God or something because they got dead hard. I don't think they realize that dead hard's not as good as it used to be, so I don't know why they think they're... I can fake so many people out into thinking I'm going to swing, and I don't, and they use their dead hard, and then I drop them. Okay, it's too easy. It's like taking a candy from a baby. It really is. So fucking easy. So easy to fucking make them flinch. Anyways, so I hooked somebody, and it just so happened it was the one I didn't like because he was being a dink. So I stood there because I'm gonna apply pressure now. And his friends came in one by one, bang bang. Now there's 2 people down and 1 on the hook, and there's still one person did heal themselves. One of them was trying to crawl away, and I decided to go after them and pick them up, and the other one came in and unhooked the one that I didn't like. He was almost dead too. Which resulted in me injuring that person. They had the door 99'd. I need to stress this big time. It's funny too. Don't 99 doors. That is the dumbest thing you can do. Because it gives me enough time to get a guard out, because you got to go touch the door to open it, right? You can't just walk out. So you touch the door, you open it, I've got a guard on you now. You're not fucking going anywhere. Now you're fucked. Okay? That might work against other killers, but if I see that somebody's 99 a door, they're fucked. I've already won. You should have just opened the door. Not everybody runs Blood Warden. It's a very, 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 very rare occurrence that somebody's using Blood Warden. It is. It's like, I can tell you from playing all the survivors I played, all the survivor matches I played, I maybe ran into it maybe a half a dozen times. It's not something that you really run into very often. But these guys are paranoid, so they're going to 99 the door just in case somebody gets hooked. Let me see if I can get... I would not recommend that. Because you just give the killer a chance to down your ass, that's all. Because you gotta go touch the door before it opens. Which gives it... If he's closing in on you fast, well, he's gonna get you. Alright. Or... what does Blood Warden do? So what happens is, if Blood Warden's activated, and I down somebody and the door is open, so let's say they open the door, and I hook somebody before they leave, while the door is open, if they're sitting at the exit, basically all they have to do is just run out and they're done. If I hook somebody and I am using Blood Warden, they can't leave for 60 seconds. It's like the Knight's ability on drugs, only better. But you gotta hook somebody while the door's open. Nobody can leave for 60 seconds if you do manage to hook somebody while the door is open. It will completely block, and it's both sides too. It's not just one door. It's both exits. So if both exit doors are open and you hook somebody, both sides are blocked. Just like No Way Out. If you hook 4 people, if you hook all 4 survivors once, you get tokens. You get a token for each one. And when you hook, and at the end, when they power the exit gates, like when they finish the last gen, when they go to touch the door, it does the same thing. It blocks each exit switch for 60 seconds. So what could be more annoying than blocking both? Could you imagine somebody running No Way Out with Blood Warden? Do you know how fucking annoying that would? Do you know how annoying that would be? It is, and the problem is it's only good at the end, right? That's why a lot of people don't like using it. And you got to get the hooks. You got to get the hooks, right? You got to hook each person at least once. And sometimes you can't hook each person once. Like that match I was just in. That would have been shitty because it would have only been 24 seconds. It wouldn't have been 60, it would have only been 24 because I only got one hook state. Like I only got one, I would have only gotten one token from that one person. Now, had they not touched the exit switch and I started hooking like I did, then yeah, it would have been 60 seconds. But yeah, no. I did have my name shown yesterday, but then I decided after this one match that we played, I played with 2 people. After that went down, I got a message from one of the... Yeah, I used to run it all the time. It used to be fun to run. The game is a lot different now than it was before, though. No Way Out still works great. They haven't nerfed it or anything. It's just... I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but I've played this game for 3 years now, and I feel like it's sort of a different game now. And it's harder to get these fuckers. It's harder to get your hook states when you're using that. When you're using anything, really. It seems like it's a bit harder to get those hooks. I don't know if it's because of all the buffing that they've done of shit, or all the nerfing they've done, but something feels different. It doesn't feel like it used to, where you could actually take people down like you should. It feels like they've been pampered, you know, a lot. Some of these killers that used to be really strong are not as strong as they were. As far as this character here, I saw somebody use this one right here. She's actually pretty powerful. She still is. She does not need to be nerfed though. Because she's not exactly, I don't know. You have to get used to the way she works. You really do. I am really not a fan of this character. I did get her, but I think I'd rather use this guy over this one. I'd rather use him.
No one will stop me.
I'd rather use the spring trap versus this. Actually, glitch trap. I'd rather use him over this one. Because I think this one is, it would not be that hard to use, but I think it's gonna, it would definitely take you time to get used to. And I don't mean like a day or two, I mean like maybe a couple weeks, maybe a month, to really master this character. Because you have to know how these characters work, and that's what drives me nuts about these. If you bite somebody, yes. There's a couple characters that have that. Wesker can do it too. If somebody's at the exit gate and Wesker does a dash and slams them up against the exit itself, they can't leave. Hey, what's up? Who else? Springtrap can do it with his thing. If you put the loot bag on and you hit somebody with the axe at the exit, nobody can leave. If everybody's together, nobody can leave. If he hits one until the axe is removed from somebody. And if he hits another person with it and changes it up, they can't leave again. So he's got, I mean, you could potentially do some really good damage with him if you did it right. He's got the loot bag, which I think I'm running on this character. Let me see. Yeah, I am. So it says, when a survivor has an axe embedded in them, exit gates will be blocked for them and any survivors within 12 meters of them. Oh, I lost my security badge. I can't use him till I get another one. I like the security badge, it's my favorite. Because he's gives them like a little surprise. Wait, is there any I don't think it reset yet, did it? No, probably not. No, not for 22 hours. Okay. Yeah, he's got it. He can bite people. You can do the same thing with her too. If you're chasing somebody to the exit and you bite them with get the dog to bite them. As long as you don't stab them while the dog's biting them, and they get loose, they can't leave. But unfortunately, they're probably still going to get away. They have to be injured. The best time to get somebody at the exit is when they're injured with the dog. Bite them with the dog. Don't hit them. Let them get away. Like, let them get loose. They'll run to the exit. Okay, it's about 5 seconds. They'll run to the exit, realize they can't leave, and 9 times out of 10 they usually try to run back the other way. That's when you smash them. And you gotta hope that they don't have dead hard. Like I already said, Wesker has it too. He can do it. Who else can do it? I think there's another one. Somebody said the Deathslinger can do it too, but I'm not sure if that's actually accurate or not. Somebody said the Deathslinger, if he shoots you, he can stop you from leaving for a couple seconds or something. I don't know if that's true. I've never seen it, so I can't really say if it's true or not. It gives them endurance. So basically, if somebody's got dead hard, if they push... Wait, let me see if they fixed that. Let me go back out. Now you're making me question it. I think they fixed it. It doesn't matter. I'll just go into regular for a second. I think they changed dead hard. Let me look. Oh, I'll do this. Yeah, so it's still the same. It's just, I think it's less time now. So you basically, you have to push it. But you only get it for half a second. I'm pretty sure it was longer than half a second before. I think it was like 3 or 4 seconds or something shit like that. I can't remember. Or 2 seconds. I can't remember. I know it used to be different. But yeah, so basically what happens is when you go to swing at somebody, if they activate Dead Hard at the same time as you're swinging at them, you'll hit them, but they won't go down because they'll get endurance for that half a second, right? But if you wait it out, once they've used it, they have to use it first though. So if somebody hasn't done it, you'll know because as soon as you swing at them, you'll hit them and they'll just go faster because you won't down them because they get endurance. There's a lot of things that they've done now. They get so much shit. I mean, looking from a killer's point of view and then looking at a survivor's point of view, it's like, I think they are exactly where they need to be. I don't think any more fucking nerfing or buffing needs to happen with, I shouldn't say, there's no need for any more buffing. There is one killer that I do disagree with that needs to be reverted, and that's this motherfucker right here. He does not deserve what they did to him. I'm sorry, I've played him, I've used him. I don't know why I'm using that. So, where is that? Is it this one? So he gets, there it is, right there. Now check this out, check this out. Okay. So, what they did for the clown is they increased his haste that he gains. Okay, so when he throws one of those bottles down, the antidote, and he walks through it, he gains 12% haste for 6 seconds. 12% haste for fucking 6 seconds. 12%. That's huge. Okay, because remember, there's perks that you can use for killers. Like rapid brutality, for example, and there's another one. There's also machine learning. If you put those on, and you fucking use the antidote on yourself, you're gonna be moving at fucking ridiculous speeds, because you're gonna get 12% from the haste. If you do manage to hit somebody, you're gonna get another, what is it, 8 or 5? I think it's 5. You're gonna get another 5% from that. So now you're moving at 17% speed real quick. And if somebody finishes a gen and this all goes down at the same time, you're gonna get another, fuck, where is that? Let me look. What is this? I'm on add-ons. I need to be here. You get 8% for 60 seconds, okay? So imagine this. Every time a compromise, so when you hit a generator, it becomes compromised. And if you let them finish that gen, you'll get 8% haste for 60 seconds. You drop that bottle, that's 20% haste right there for 6 seconds. Okay, if you've got rapid brutality on top of that, I think that's another 5. Yeah, it's another 5 for 10 seconds. If you time this right, so if you hit somebody and then drop a bottle on yourself real quick, yeah, you're gonna be moving like really fucking fast. That's what I'm saying, like, he didn't deserve what they did, because, like, before his haste was only 5%. Okay? So when he dropped a bottle on himself, he only got 5%. But they buffed him. They buffed him and moved it up to 12%. And actually, it was more than that before this. They nerfed it a little bit, but not like I think it was 2% they nerfed it by. Oh, I gotta put this in here quick. There we go. It used to be 5% originally, and then they buffed it up to 12% or 14%, I think it was, and then they put it back down to 12. But still, it's a 7% increase in speed, which is a lot. It doesn't seem like it, but that's a lot. So you can easily, you don't need to use this hindering anymore because you just use this thing. Now if you look at his ability here real quick, like read this. Okay. Check this out. Okay. So his hinder only lasts 1.6 seconds. It's 14%, and you're like, oh, that's a lot. But it's only for 1.6 seconds. It's more ideal to use his haste because it lasts for 6 seconds, and it's 12%. So you don't... most people would use the hinder one before, right? Because it was a lot, and it worked great. Because his haste was not really that great with the other. Still fast, but not as fast as it is now. I believe there is abilities you can put on. Okay, no, I thought they had one. I couldn't remember or not if they did. So no. So it's only 1.6 seconds. But if you look at his power... you can increase the intoxication of these guys. But it's not going to do anything to the hindered, right? It's not going to increase the hindered time at all. So it's always going to only be 1.6 seconds. That's it. That's all you're going to get. Right? That's all you're going to get. So it's more ideal to use the haste with him now. Before it was the hindered. The hindered was good. And yes, the 2v8 thing needs to... yeah, the 2v8 thing needs to... they need to fix that shit. That all comes down to the guide class, mostly. And not just the guide class, but just the amount of people that can be on a gen in general. I don't know how they would do that. Like I said, they need to make a new class. I said this before. They need to make a new class. One that specifically deals with that shit. To slow things down. It could work just like Oppression does in the regular mode. Which is when you hit a generator... it sends difficult skill checks out to every other generator that's being worked on. I think it's up to 3. Which, there's only 4 survivors, so yeah. And in 2v8's case, they'd have to do like 8 gens or 7 gens. But they need to make a little twist with this. So when you hit the gen, when it sends difficult skill checks out to all the other generators, there needs to be a generator penalty, repair penalty, that happens. Anyways, they need to make... yeah, no, I haven't done that yet. I got to do that. We have time still. It's a good idea. I think it is. So anyways, yeah, it works like Oppression. It would work just like Oppression does, where you hit the initial generator. The initial generator will automatically get that repair penalty. Okay? It will get a repair penalty of, we'll start it at 20% for 45 seconds. It will then send skill checks out to every other generator that's being worked on. Okay? And if anybody fucks up those difficult skill checks, those generators will also get a 20% repair penalty for 45 seconds. And it will have to have like a 30-second or so odd cooldown. Right? You have to have some sort of cooldown on it, or maybe 45-second cooldown as well. Anyways, it would work great. It would probably slow those gens down quite a bit. The survivors might cry about it, but not really, because you got to think about this. It's really in their favor, because there's 8 of them and only 2. I mean, there's 2 killers, and you could easily kill them, but it is still a bit of a challenge. And the generators, they really do get popped a lot in 2v8 too quick. I was in a game where 5 gens popped in like 30 seconds, if that, and it was a bit ridiculous. And I waited fucking 20 minutes to play. So, we need something. If 20%'s not enough, then we go up by 5% until it gets to the part where it needs to be. Okay? It's not just fucking screwing them over and trying to screw them all over. It's the point of, we need to have some gameplay too, not just bang, 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 bang. Oh, all the gens are done, let's go. It's like, dude, I didn't even get a fucking chance to play. Are you serious right now? It needs to be done. That would be probably the coolest thing that could ever happen to 2v8, is if they did something like that and brought that a new class for the killer. They could do one for Survivor too. There could be something totally different. They don't need any more fucking gen ones, so they can be something different. Yeah. So, but I think the one for killer would work out great. You're not always going to get every single gen, is not always going to get, because somebody's a good, you have people out there that know how to do difficult skill checks, and they're always ready for them. So you're not you know what I mean? It's not always going to work. That's the whole point. It's just there, and if they do screw it up, good for you. That means you're going to get a chance. Now, it would work the same way as Oppression does too. For all the skill checks that get screwed up, not only does it get the repair penalty for 45 seconds, it's also going to have loud notifications on every fucking gen that just got fucked over. So you know exactly, pretty much the general area of where people might be. Now, you have to make a balance here too. Right? Because when they do gens, you can also see them if they haven't been hooked. So maybe we give up that. We sort of give up that in place of this new class. That way they can't cry about it, because you know they're going to cry about it if you have both ways of seeing things, right? But the difference between loud notification and seeing them is different, right? So when somebody fucks a gen up, you see this little explosion at the gen, this little bubble. It doesn't show you the aura of the people there, though. It just shows you that something happened there. Right? You have no idea where they are. So it's not like it's really giving their position away, because they can easily get out of there without running. If you're on the other side of the map, without running at all. And if we're gonna go ugly with the clown, we're gonna go ugly with the clown. Boom! There you go. Damn. But yeah, I gotta figure out how to submit that idea, because I think that would be a great idea, a good addition to the 2v8. It would definitely help gens, because as it is right now, like I said, you play, you do your play as you wait thing. You play your Survivor match while you wait. That's the whole point. So you play your match, and then you get into a match, and as it stands right now, it's ridiculous, because like I said, you get into your match, you're like, alright, I'm finally playing killer, and then it's over in 3 minutes. Because the gens are going ding, 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 ding. You're like, what the fuck? I just started. But in 2v8, survivors will still cry about something. They'll be like, oh my god, I got tunneled. It's really hard to tunnel people in 2v8 because you don't fucking, you can't really take the time to say, okay, I know I got this motherfucker. I know I did. I have no idea when I'm killing people. I don't care. In 2v8, I don't pay attention to people unless they're being, they have to be specifically like unique to know who they are. Like, oh, this guy's, that's that fucking idiot that was doing this, you know, like something you remember. Otherwise, I'm just slaughtering everybody. I don't care. But like, it's funny because they think, it's almost like they think you should just let them do gens and leave. Doesn't that defeat the purpose of being a killer if you just not do that? I'm just gonna stand here while you do that gen, okay? Don't worry, I'm not gonna kill you, don't worry about it. Yeah, I don't want you to cry, okay? Just do the gens. Just let me slash you in the face once. Okay, so I get some points. They're not saying that, but that's the way they act. He slugged me. He camped me. He's tunneling me. Okay, so that's the next question here. Most people don't fucking understand tunneling at all. They'll get chased by the killer. They'll get hooked. The killer, they'll get unhooked. The killer will go after somebody else. That person might be good at looping, go for a minute or two. And then here you are running around, injured still. And the killer has nobody. He can't see anybody all of a sudden because they got away. Right? They got away. But he sees you, and he's like, oh, somebody. Right? So he goes after you. Well, that survivor is going to turn around and say, this guy's fucking tunneling me. Okay? So what tunneling actually is when you get hooked, you get unhooked, and he's on your ass, and he doesn't go for anybody else but you. Okay? Is that not allowed in the game? No, there's no rule saying you can't do it. Most killers, like myself, we don't do that because we don't need to. But if they start gen rushing, sometimes you have to because you need to apply pressure, right? If you just let them do 3 gens and you don't do that, you're probably not going to get enough pressure on them, and they'll probably finish and leave, and you'll get nothing. So sometimes, I shouldn't say sometimes, a lot of the times you do have to. But you don't, I don't know, we don't do it at 5 gens, right? We'll chase people around. But I don't actively tunnel people if it's 5 gens, 4 gens. Like if we get down to 3, 2, and I haven't gotten anything done, like I haven't gotten anybody yet, then it's time to start applying pressure. And that's one way of applying pressure. Then we move over to slugging. Okay, most of the killers in this game have to slug to take you down. All right, let's see who's a good the doctor. Well, we'll use him as an example. The doctor does have an ability to shock you, but ultimately he has to smash you to knock you down. Right? He's got to slug you. Ghostface, he's got to fucking slug you. The clown's got to slug you. Like, define slugging. If you put anti-slug perks in the fucking game, like measures, you're gonna destroy most of the killers in this game because that's how they knock you down. A lot of them. They have to smash you. They can't just walk up and go, oh, let me blow a kiss at you and you fall over. Like, no. Just like the Skull Merchant, right? Like, ultimately, they have to slug you down. It's funny when a killer like that, you go against, you see people going against killers like that, and they're like, oh, he fucking slugged me down. What was he supposed to do? That's what he had to do, because that's what he's got. Right? Imagine. Now the Huntress has the ability to throw a hatchet, so she doesn't have to slug to knock you down. She can hit you with a hatchet and knock you down. Right? But sometimes you run out of hatchets and you have to hit somebody. Right? Again, it's in the game, and it's not a bannable offense. And you'll see a lot of people reporting people for slugging or tunneling, and they'll say that right in their message. But what they don't realize is behavior totally ignores that because it's not against the rules. These made up rules that they fucking keep making up. I play both sides now, so I disagree with that. With the fucking them whining about getting, you know, tunneled or whatever. I mean, it's there, right? Like I said, most of us killers don't do it at 5 gens, but there's killers in the game that will do it. You can't really stop them, unfortunately. That's what they do. I mean, could you imagine if a killer was really after you? Do you think they're gonna fucking show mercy? Oh, just a minute. Let me knock you over for a minute. Oh, sorry. I knocked you over. Let me let you get back up and run away for a couple seconds. Fuck no. Exactly, right? It's annoying, and I can tell you from playing Survivor, it gets annoying. But I also know that, you know, it's not against the rules. And a lot of survivors don't realize this, and they hate that. They don't even like hearing that when you say it. And I was going to say, and sometimes they go after one person. So I've been the victim of getting completely tunneled out of the game at the very beginning, like because they didn't like my character, because I was using Steve. Right? Sometimes they just don't like certain characters. And that's something you can't really control either. It's a game, right? At the end of the day, it's a pixels. But you will get, if you're new and you want to play this game, you have to realize that you are going to have people that are not going to like you. You just have to be the bigger person and just be like, whatever. If you let them win because they're, you know, they'll send you messages sometimes if they have the ability to see your name. You just have to don't. If you give a reaction, you've already lost. Right? That's what they're trying to do. Trying to make you make the first move. You got to be the smarter person and say, nah, I'm not playing that toxic shit. I ignore most of the messages. I usually ignore when somebody messages me. I'm not playing that game. They're butthurt. Good. If they're butthurt, that's really good for me because that means I've really won. Because I'm really in their head. Silence is the key. Just like in real life, if somebody's mad at you, if you smile at them and don't say shit, that is like the most evil thing ever, because it confuses them. They're mad, yet they don't understand why it's not phasing you, right? They're looking for that reaction, but when they don't get it, they're confused. By the way, did I show you that? Did I show you how many of these I have? Watch. I have 245 Screech Cobblers with Bubba. I didn't realize I still had this many fucking Screech Cobblers with him. That's a lot. I only got 6 of these though. I didn't really play him during the last anniversary. So I only got 6. But I have 245 of the ones before that. But yeah, if you want to mess with people psychologically, silence is the best. And smiling. And letting them know that they're not getting to you, but you're not really saying it to them, you're just showing them that, hey, cool. I'm happy. People hate that. That pisses them off, right? Really pisses them off because they can't get a reaction out of you. Sable. Okay, what do we got here? Flashlight. Oh yeah, okay. Let's go, David. I'm sure you're greasy like your friends. You gotta keep in mind here, right? You gotta keep in mind, this guy's hiding his name, Sable. It could mean multiple things. It could mean that he doesn't like getting hate mail. Or he could be hiding it because he's gonna be toxic. Some people do that too, to hide their names, because you can't message them, right? You can still report people for shit if they do things, but I mean, they have to do something pretty bad to do that, right? But that's the first thing they'll do. If I kill somebody in this game, they're probably gonna be like, I'm reporting that, Bubba. Should I play Basement, Bubba? Okay, so one of them has no meter. I already know this. Sable, the one that's hiding their names, so they're definitely going to be toxic. Oh yeah. You know. So the Sable doesn't have any. They're using no meter, which means they can get back up if you knock them down and you don't hook them. Okay, that's what that means. And somebody was in the basement. Somebody was in the basement. Hold on. It wasn't her. It was not her. It was not her in the basement. Somebody else was in the basement. Somebody's nearby. Hold on. Is there a basement here? Whatever. How do you get a speed burst when you don't even have speed burst, bitch? You don't just magically get faster all of a sudden without fucking speed burst. This is a bitch. She should not be running that fast. Wrong move, bitch. Dead hard. I saw that shit a mile away. She's like, I'm gonna use dead hard. I'm like, no, you're not. Oh, I'm not worried about that bitch. I'll kill her. Oh, there's multiple hooks I can go to. There's one there and one there. It don't matter to me which one they go to. Oh, I can go half the fucking map with this ability, bud. Oh yeah. Daddy can fucking move with this ability. And thank you for the speed burst I have for 60 seconds now. Oh, you're dead. You're dead, bitch. Oh, you fucking slut. Come here. Come on, I'll get you. Come on, you fucking cunt. You're no fucking good, you little bum. Fucking cunt. Go back to fucking practicing, little bitch. Love these sweaty motherfuckers when they do this shit. It drives me fucking nuts. It's like, oh, you can't get me. Oh, yes, I fucking can. And I will. Oh, he's right there, bitch ass. Gotcha, bitch. Oh, there's one over here. Body blocking me is only gonna get you murdered faster, bitch, so you might want to get out of my way. This is one character you don't want to fucking try to fuck with. Oh, is she? Is she over here? You think you're fucking better than me? Is that what it is? Like your shit doesn't stink all of a sudden? Oh shit, shit. Stop, 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 stop. Stop! I'm not going after her, I'm going after him. Oh, you fucking bitch. Come here, you fucking... You want a body block? That was a fucking hit, you fucking little bitch. Bull fucking shit you didn't get hit by that. You throw your fucking snowballs all you want. How in the fuck did I just miss that? That was a perfect hit. Doom. Are you just fucking dumb or are you just the typical David idiot? Oh no, I'm gonna kill this bitch. David, or fuckhead's next. Get that out of the way. Alright. Alright, let's go. No, he's right there, he's right there, he's right there, he's right there. There we go, I'm just doing that for speed. I'm not too worried about this idiot. He thinks he's safe. He's dumb because he's taunting me. And what happens when you taunt people? Oh, he's right here. Oh, I can see his aura now. Oh, it's right there for him. Yeah, teabag faggot, because you suck. Imagine if they didn't have the hatch, bitch. Imagine if they didn't have the hatch. I'm going to count that as a 4K. I don't even count that as a 3K. I count that as a 4K because that's a little bitch, that's a little crutch move that they need to fucking get out. Getting the hatch does not mean you're good, bitch. It does not mean you're good at all. It just means it's a fucking crutch to get you out. Us killers though, when someone teabags and gets the hatch, we count that as a kill. Because we know damn well if that hatch wasn't there, that fucker would have been dead. Fucking trash. Fucking guy thinking he's good. You're using David King, please. Guy's a fucking douche muffin. I love these guys that get the hatch and think they're good. It's like, dude, imagine if it wasn't there like it used to be. You had to actually open it. It was closed. You had to actually open it. He'd be fucked because he doesn't have a key. Plus, they wouldn't know where to run, right? Because you wouldn't hear it. It's closed. I remember briefly trying this game out a long time ago, but not really getting into it. And the hatches were closed. They never were open. That's something that they did because the survivors are crying about it. Honestly, you got 2 exit gates. In my opinion, you should just fucking have to use the 2 exit gates, and there should be no third way out. Okay. Yeah. No. It's funny too because they're like, some of these guys will message you and they'll be like, "Oh, I got out," and it's like you got out the hatch. The hatch was really right there for you. I mean, imagine if it wasn't there and you had to get the door. You would have been fucked. Because I found you. I found you right away. I saw you running for the fucking killer shack. But imagine if I could control it. Imagine if I could control where that fucking hatch goes. And I could, if somebody, for example, if somebody says, "I want the hatch at the killer shack." Imagine if I could go in and go, "Well, I know there's one that I could say I want it at the main building," but it's what I meant by that was, so like if I wanted at the main building, I could pretty much, it would pretty much cancel out theirs. And then it would be back to random. But what I mean by that as well is that it would not spawn in either place. If the killer brought the main building and the survivor brought the killer shack for the hatch, I think it should cancel each other out and spawn in neither place. Just, it should be like an automatic thing if each person brings one. It should just cancel it out at both spots and say, okay, it's going to randomly spawn somewhere, but not anywhere near those places. Because again, you have the debate about the hatch, right? You'll say survivors will be like, oh, the killer always finds the hatch. And then when you play the survivor side, when you play the killer side, you'll be like, oh, fucking survivor found it again. It's like the same on both sides. It just depends on where it spawns, and it depends on who's where and when. If I'm on the other side of the map and I've had hatches spawn right in front of me as a killer, and I'm like, oh, cool. However, some people play a different game and they go, okay, so I'm just gonna wait at the door, one of the doors. When the killer finds the hatch, I'll just start doing the door. They cannot do the door until the hatch is found. Somebody was like, oh yeah, they could just do the door while you're looking for the hatch. I'm like, no, they can't. The hatch has to be done first before the doors get to be able to be used. I've been in this situation. Because that's what I was like, oh, I'll go do the door while they're looking for the hatch. Nope. Nope, I can't touch the door. Oh, let me go see something real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button and subscribing and hitting the bell, that'd be great. For now, I gotta go because I gotta do some stuff. I was just on here temporarily. Yeah. I will be back later on today. Night. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I just gotta get this